What is up, traders? Hope everybody's doing well. Today I'm going to be going over this trade taken in the first AM macro, this short taken today on Monday. Quick, nice, and easy trade. So let's get straight into it. All right, coming into the session, 4-hour chart here, we were definitely bullish, and I was bullish biased, trying to take out this buy side ultimately right here and tap into this big inefficiency right here. Obviously, at this point, we had inversed this big inefficiency on the 4-hour chart. So we were definitely looking like bullish. So that was where the bias came in from. Dropping onto the 1-hour chart, we had multiple wick highs. So these were individual targets that I want to see hit and possibly take partials at these targets. I did acknowledge, obviously, this big inefficiency here, this big sell side liquidity here. We did also have London lows that we can see more clearly on the 15-minute chart. We can see here kind of double lows, and then this low from, I think it was a previous, I think it was Friday or Monday. Yeah, this was Monday, I believe, from the market open. Yeah. So yeah, this low is made. I think this is Asia's low, and then you have London's low right here, equal low with this low right here, and then we were definitely in a bullish trend. So coming into the session, I was obviously bullish biased, as I said. I had marked out this 15-minute inefficiency if we held that, and I put that on my Twitter and Discord. I posted that if this 15-minute inefficiency is held and is respected, then I'm definitely going to want to see price sweep out these highs right here and then tap into that big inefficiency I talked about. So what happened was market opened. If we drop down to the 5-minute, let's see here. Market opened, swept this internal buy side, right? And then from there, obviously I don't trade until the 9:45 or 9:50 macro, but I like to enter around 9:45. So all this, I'm not interested. So if I put a marker here, 9:45, anything before this, I'm not interested to enter the market. I'm waiting for my macro. So what we see here is basically just a manipulation. We sweep buy side. We do also have SMTs. So if you go to the 5-minute, it's more clear. And then I pull out ES. You can see here. So ES made a lower high, and Q made a higher high. I did acknowledge that right here. I was still bullish biased, but on the 5 and 15-minute chart, when I saw this big drop and then we closed and then inversed this 5-minute here, this 15-minute over here got inversed. At this point, it was like you have to adapt, and it was clear that price took this buy side, manipulated. That was the manipulation, and now wants to continue lower because it's now disrespecting bullish order flow. I said I want to see that 15-minute fair value gap be respected for me to be bullish or continue to be bullish. So that's inverse right there. Immediately, I'm looking for sells. Where am I targeting? I'm targeting London lows and Asia lows. These equal lows right here, these lows right here, and then tap into this inefficiency. So I'm gonna drop down to the 1-minute chart. Macro hits right here. We see SMTs on the 1-minute chart with ES. ES makes a lower high, NQ makes a higher high right here. And then time of day, obviously 9:45 here hits. We do tap into the March, which is this week's new week opening gap, March 2nd new week opening gap high. We did color out of it a little bit. We tapped into this inefficiency with the SMT and then broke lower. I marked out this 1-minute inefficiency right here. I wanted to see this inversed for me to enter shorts. Unfortunately, price was just so volatile. It closed very bearishly under it, and then it created this fair value gap right here. Obviously, you can't ask for the perfect entry, and you can't ask for an entry to be like all the way up here. After this, I mean, I can't look for this, right? I have to account for the lower fair value gap that happened. So I marked out this order block right here. So low, high, and then lower low. So these series of up close candles, all this is an order block, right? And so I want to enter right in the upper half, around the upper half, and then I wanted to align that with half of this fair value gap, if that makes sense. So half of that order block is this line right here, and then half of this fair value gap is this right here. So I wanted to get my entry anywhere around this region right here, right? But then unfortunately, I wasn't able to get my perfect entry because again, price was just so volatile that my fill was actually lower. So had I held a sell limit here, what do we got? Tapped in. Had I held a sell limit here, I would have tapped it, but I was wanted to enter manually. So unfortunately, my fill was lower here at around 2952.5. And then my target, obviously, as I said, was London lows with that equal low. My first partial was at this low. There's no point taking partials here at London lows, so I took my partial at the relatively equal low with it. That was my first partial here, and then I left one micro, sorry, to run to this TP here, Asia lows, which in total was 120 handles that I caught, risking 30 handles. My stop loss was right above this inverse fair value gap, right? It's because they have to add that in. You have to account that there's no volume balance. If there was a volume balance here, I would have added that. So I would have kept that in mind. But there's no volume balance. It's only an inverse fair value gap. So I put my stop loss right above that inverse fair value gap. And if price is heavy, it really shouldn't fill it even, right? So yeah, that was a nice 4-hour trade. I did catch 120 handles. You guys saw the executions at the beginning of the video, and that was it. This trade was about 6-7 minutes in total and done. So hope you guys found this insightful. If you want more pre and post session analysis just like this, feel free to join my free Discord. Link is in the description. Also, if you're struggling or starting out with trading, you can book your free discovery call to see if you qualify for my mentorship. All right, that's going to be it. Stay safe, guys, and happy trading.